Hello everyone! Welcome back to Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. My name is Tara. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy the video and don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you do like the video. If you're not new here, welcome back. Welcome back, my grateful gang. I appreciate you coming back. On this channel, I do budgeting as well as I'm on my journey to first-time home ownership. It's exciting. There's ups, there's downs. Keep watching. I'm in the saving process right now and about to start the find a mortgage lender process. And this seller market, I hear, is crazy. So it should be interesting, but we're going to do what? Faith over fear this year, y'all. So I just wanted to do a quick video. I'm using natural light, so I hope it's not too dark and I hope everything is fine. Because it's a little cloudy, but it's okay. We're going to make it work. So today I just want to go over some of the changes that I'm having for the second quarter. So thank you so much, Naija from Budgeting the Bacon, for my giveaway little notebook. I am using it. There are notes. I've been writing all kind of notes in here, so it's not going to waste. So let's jump right into it, you guys. So second quarter updates. I'm planning on beefing up my emergency fund. So I had $1,000. I actually had like $1,500 in it. If you've been watching, you know I used some of it to buy clothes for work because I had found a permanent job and I had to buy clothes for work because they were business casual. So I want to beef that back up. But then I was like, I'm just not comfortable at it sitting at $1,500, $1,000, especially in the prospect of buying my home. So one of my new goals is to start adding whatever it is to that emergency fund. I have to see what my check is looking like. Again, new job, new funds, to see what I can put there. But even if it's $25 every 2 weeks, because I get paid bi-weekly, we will do that because we in this together, so I say we a lot. We will do that just to get it going, right? Because every little bit adds up. So number 2 is I'll be adding more sinking funds. I do most of my sinking fund, well, currently, yeah, except for my home, most of my sinking funds digitally. And I love them. They're usually set up to come out automatically, but with the change of the job, I've been kind of doing it manually until I get to probably around June and July when I know what the 401k minus also the, what's that stuff called? Medical is, and then we'll kind of see. But until then, I'll probably just be adding money manually. I haven't completely decided. And then, so I'm actually going to be getting some cash envelopes sinking funds. So yay, some cash envelopes sinking funds. And I already ordered my envelopes from Lauren Budgets. That's my girl in my head. She's like one of my best friends in my head. I just love her vibe, okay? And she is cool, and she makes these very nice, like I want to say frosted, but I know that's not the right word. She's got like it's not completely clear. I'm calling it frosted. She has some frosted envelopes and I love them, and she came out with some new ones. So excited. So I bought a couple from her shop. Support a sister, baby. And I also got an envelope that says support a sister. I'm excited because I want to support a lot of you. So I'll be cash stuffing, but I will not be cash stuffing every week. Like, I don't get paid any week anyway, so every bi-week. I will not be doing it bi-weekly because in order to do that the way I want to do it, it would require me to get prop money, and I don't want to get confused with prop money. I love the concept of prop money so that it's visual and you can see it. If I were going to keep these online, I might consider that, but I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do, instead of stuffing them every 2 weeks, more than likely I will be stuffing them monthly, especially because I don't have a standalone bank here. It is tough to get like $10, $5, $10 type of denominations at this time. So I'm planning on putting about $20 in each one monthly, so that way I can just pull out $20 at the ATM. Moving on to number 3. Number 3 is going to be extra funds to the cash envelopes. Due to me starting a job, a lot of the money needs to go up. So gas is rising like the temperature, okay? Like, it was $1.99 when I moved down here. Now it's up to like $2.69, and I drive to work now. They don't have the luxury of staying home anymore. So by God, I've got to up that money. So instead of just putting 20 every week, I have to now put like 25 for every week. So it's like 50 bi-weekly. It's a push. So then there's also, I'm out more. It's getting warmer. I'm going to want to do things with my family. So eating out might be coming up. the pedicure is going to need to get done, girl. We can't be out here with these crusty, tusty toes anymore because it's getting warm. And so now self-care needs to come up. Everything needs to come up, or it needs to roll over. So that being said, number 4 is, you know that normally, if you've been watching, you know this, but if you haven't, what I do with my cash envelope money is whatever is left in my cash envelopes, I usually go ahead and stuff my Humble Home binder with that extra money. And it's usually a decent amount. Like, I'm usually able, because I was home. I wasn't doing much. So now that I'm out at work and about, I am doing more, so there's less money left in those cash envelopes. So that way the Humble Home is not getting stuffed appropriately. So now my next chain is going to be saving extra intentionally just for the Humble Home savings. Still stuffing it once a month because that's what we did before, but taking money out for that specifically, as well as using any extra that we have also towards it. But I'm prayerfully, this new check will allow for us to be able to put specific intentional amount away for sinking funds for the Humble Home as well. And my last change, you guys, is going to be creating caps for my new cash envelopes as well, if I can. Some envelopes and sinking funds are just rolling sinking funds and cash envelopes. That's just how it is for me. But anyone that can have a cap will have a cap, and figuring out those amounts. Don't let that stress you out, because it did get a little stressed out thinking about that for a minute. And then I was like, but wait, no, I'm just going to do it. And as I did it, it took me like 5 minutes to figure out my current digital sinking funds. And I was like, that didn't take long at all. So I think it's a great idea. So shout out to my subscriber, Zion Ingrid, I believe her name was. Shout out to you, girl. You always commenting, girl. You MVPOGG Grateful Gang member, honey. So she did make a comment on my video that actually inspired this last change. And she said that, oh, it was one of my March Madness videos. March Madness videos. And it was one stating that, why don't I try to use challenges or any extra money going forward to build up other or cut, like, fill up my other sinking funds. And I was like, that is like a really good idea if I really had sinking funds capped off. Because my initial goal for my March Madness money was to get my Amazon account, my Amazon sinking fund capped off, because I know that's 120 every year unless they raise it for some reason. So I was like, okay, I'm already at like 60 something. If I could save this extra in the March Madness money, if you know, you know, I can just finish with Amazon and move right on and take that extra $5 or $10 that I was saving towards it and move it to a different sinking fund, or move the money, allocate the money somewhere else. So I was like, Zion Ingrid, you are on it, sis. Yes, that is it. So that is what I'm starting to do. I'm trying to create caps on most or all of my sinking funds, and then using challenges to go ahead and cap them off one by one if I can. Some are like $5,000 caps, so that might take a little long. They might just have to be rolling. And some are like, I use them all the time. So it's going to be hard to cap them off. But for the ones that are not, that's an amazing idea. Thank you so much, Ingrid. Thank you so much. I love you. Appreciate you, girl. And those are all my changes, you guys. I would love to hear if you're changing anything for your quarter number 2. Remember, your budget is very personal. It's like a fingerprint. Everybody has their own. Everybody does their thing. If you want to change your mind, if you don't want to do this challenge anymore, if it's not in the budget anymore, don't feel obligated like you have to. Do what works for you. Do what works for your schedule. Things are changing all the time. As you guys can see, the job changed, the money changed, the weekly change to bi-weekly. You just got to roll with it. It's fluid. It's fluid, baby. I'm just kidding, y'all. All right, but no, for real. Serious. Do what you need to do. If you're making any changes in your quarter 2 schedule, definitely let me know down below. I'm interested. I like to know. Y'all know I like to chat. Leave me comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and hit that red subscribe button, because you know why? It's free 99, y'all. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, in order to be great, you have to be grateful, and I'm super duper grateful for you. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Remember, it's faith over fear this year, but not just this year. Why? Because it's forever.